I went and saw Deadpool. It was pretty great.
I mean, I bet. I haven't really gone to theaters in a while.
You should. It's great. Pretty funny.
I'm sure.
Funny stuff. They got your man Henry Cavill in it, your favorite guy of the Warhammer community.
He's alright.
I mean, he's alright. Everybody loves him. He's making the
He's
Warhammer
alright.
series.
Maybe.
You mean maybe?
Allegedly, with the introduction of female custodies, he might be part of the crew that's pissed off about it. It might be just dropping the whole thing entirely.
Oh, Amazon
Allegedly.
pick up wants to put females in it.
No, that's something GW actually did.
Why would he? What?
So, the custodies have always been male in the lore, but unlike Space Marines, it's never been defined that they can only be male. Space Marines are set since 1980 that only male genetics are capable of surviving the process of becoming a Space Marine. Custodies have just been male the entire time. They don't have lore written on how, like, what genders can actually successfully become a Custodes. So in one of the recent books, apparently a female Custodes has shown up and has pissed off a portion of the community.
Well, why are they
And
bringing females?
allegedly, well, it's about representation.
Can't they do it somewhere else?
I mean,
I don't even know what they look like. I'm assuming they're just in body armor suits that you can't even
Yeah.
tell.
they're just in full plate gold armor.
Oh, like titty armor now.
There's no, I mean, there's definitely people's renditions of her, but there's no, like, official art of her, I think.
How would that affect the movies and stuff?
Right.
Just
Well, I
keep it
guess
around.
it's just like them, quote unquote, changing the lore. I don't know enough about Custodes to have a complaint. I just know they're like the ultimate guard. They're the equivalent of the power of like 100 Space Marines.
Oh. Women as strong as men is always an issue, I see. Deadpool is cool.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure it is. I want to see it.
Go see it. Support them. It's great.
I have to go to the movie theater to do
A lot
that.
of fucking. It's one of those. It's about the journey and not the destination kind of movies, which is great, neat, fun. I thought it was a little bit too long, but it was funny. Apparently, I'm the new safety guy at work, so
Yeah?
yep, I'm all about safety now. This uncle's the safety man. My boss volunteered me because one person on each shift has to be the safety guy, and he volunteered me without telling me. So,
Come with pay?
no,
Then I wouldn't even fucking care.
it's mandatory that one person on each team has to be part of the safety community. And I was forced into it, so now I have to attend a meeting once a month.
I could go see it at 7:30.
What, the movie?
Yeah.
It is pretty great. It didn't have any fuckable popcorn cups left for me, but
Oh, yeah. I've been painting a little bit. Yeah.
the black primer doesn't allow my dark purple to show up, so I was offended by that.
Just add another layer.
So I do, but it's so fucking dark it doesn't show, so I had to add a lighter purple to it and then paint
Yeah.
over that.
So the way you'd usually paint is you'd use like a dark color over your prime. So you have your prime, which is spray paint, and then your base coat is like a dark color to build up off of.
What are you talking about?
So like so you'd use your dark purple over your primer and make the whole thing purple. Then you'd go in with your lighter purple and you'd paint everything, but you'd skip the darkest of the recesses. So like wherever it's deepest, you wouldn't paint that purple.
That sounds so confusing.
There's whole YouTube channels about
I
it.
did the complete opposite. I painted over with a light purple and went over with a dark purple.
Because you're supposed to build up your highlights.
I feel like you guys are painting wrong this whole time.
Seeming as it's been going on for about 200 years, I don't know if you're really caught up with it.
be honest with you, change can always be a new thing and a great thing.
Oh, there've been new things, but none of them are what you're doing.
I'm a pro.
All right.
Other than that, I don't know what else is new.
Well, everything says that I'm guaranteed to get this promotion.
Oh yeah.
The coaches want me to do it. Everyone's saying I'm the only one that wants to do it.
That's helpful.
Yeah, I mean, just having the coaches on your side really helps. And like, the only way I won't get it is if somebody with seniority over me says they want the job. But at the same time, they also have like another team lead stepping down. Everybody's going on vacation right now. It's like, okay, well, I want the job. I want the money. $23.50 an hour is pretty good. It's $4 away from what I need to make the necessary amount to live comfortably in New York. So,
oh, I forgot what I was gonna say.
and then
Your painting thing.
we did there was this CPA event at the game shop. It was on Monday, because they're not open Mondays. They're like, it's the only day you could really rent the store out without interfering with other activities. They brought in a bunch of us who like new games or activities involved with various hobbies, from card games to tabletop games, board games, all that. And then the had like a bunch of people come over and like kind of just have like a game day to kind of get into like a various form of nerdism.
Yeah. How'd that go?
It was pretty cool, fun, met a lot of people, handed out a couple business cards. I was like the painting presenter, so I just kind of sat there and painted the whole time and just answer questions if anybody had any questions at all.
Were you the only painter?
Yep.
Oh, they didn't have anybody else from the tournament stuff or whatever you guys, the monthly thing?
The only other guy who showed up that paints miniatures, he was part of the Corning group, so
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot you had business cards made up.
Cards, bitch.
What?
Cat's knocking my stacks of cards over.
Oh, well, get her off your desk.
I have twice.
You gotta train your cats to get off the desk.
Right. Anyways. So we'll see. Maybe I'll have some new clients. I gotta do a bunch of updating on my socials.
You got the rich folk walking into town to buy models. Nice, nice.
It'd be cool, man. I mean, a lot of them just talked about, because I had like a little display case set up with like finished models, and some of the girls were just interested in the grass and how it felt.
All right.
All right, well, you know, if you ever want your miniature painted, yeah.
I can make you a miniature of just grass.
I could do it.
That'd be pretty easy.
I don't know if it'd look good, but
Make a base with grass on it, problem solved.
yeah, you can just do that. Sell rounds of grass.
Well, that's good.
And then, I was like, I didn't want to take a lot with me, because moving all that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But I have a case full of like abandoned projects. I just grabbed that and took it with me and worked on a couple of those, and 2 of them have found their way back to the desk, so I guess that's a win.
I guess. How long was it?
Like 3 hours.
Damn, they were in there for 3 hours?
Yeah, well, they had to do various card games. They did everything but Magic, coincidentally, which is funny because it's a Magic store. They had like a D&D thing running in the back. I don't know what they're doing up front because I didn't go up front, but yeah, they had like a big presentation thing, and
Oh,
it was cool.
a whole operation.
Yeah.
Are they doing that every week?
No, it's not like a one-time thing, because according to the guy who was running the whole thing, he's like, I'm gonna have the other branches reach out to you guys and see if we can get a couple more set up.
I mean, if they got the money to rent out the whole space.
I mean, they're like the bank executives and like everybody
Yeah.
from top to bottom. Like they're just bringing whole branches over to poke around and
Makes sense. They're
maybe get
nearby.
interested in something. Yeah. Plus, the bank's not like super far away from the store, so
Just walk on over.
if they can keep setting it up on Mondays, I mean, I can keep participating. So.
Hey, you do got that day off.
Yep.
You can sit there and paint their models. You can paint their D&D models.
Yep. Everything's on the table, man. I was hoping people would have more like in-depth and heavier questions about like the hobby and the games and like what it takes to get into them and
Yeah. But I mean, you gotta be a painter to ask those questions.
I know. But even then, they're like I don't know. I just feel like there's better questions they could be asking.
Man, I don't know shit about painting. I just paint.
I've been doing it for a few years, so
I don't know. Me and you paint differently.
I've won a couple painting contests and work for a charity foundation on occasion.
Only because I haven't entered yet. We'll see.
Send a guy up. We'll get him submitted.
All right. I gotta end it because I gotta
Alrighty.
get myself. So, adios, guys.
Goodbye.